Hello, this is Tori with Landio. We have a 9.3 acre property in Tennessee, and this property has a newly installed water well. There's also road access, power, and high-speed fiber optic internet. Plus, the property has passed its percolation test, which is needed for a septic permit and installation. There's a lot to love about Tennessee, including no state income tax, favorable business climate, and the respect for individual freedom. The state's rolling terrain is covered with lush forest, and there's an abundance of water. Speaking of abundant water, this newly installed well is producing 12 to 15 gallons per minute, and the depth of the well is 262 feet. We were able to capture a few words from John Bingham of Bingham Drilling Company. He and his family have been drilling water wells for 5 generations, spanning back more than a century. And here's what he had to say about Freedom Ridge.
Well, I was kind of born into the water well drilling business. We drill a lot of wells in western Kentucky, middle Tennessee. Today we're in Indian Mound, Tennessee at Freedom Ridge Subdivision, drilling wells for potential customers and customers that's already bought lots in here. And I would say over the years, we probably have 4,000 to 5,000 water wells in the ground from western Kentucky to southern Illinois to middle Tennessee. So here at Freedom Ridge in Indian Mound, Tennessee, we have drilled many wells here, and the depths range from 180 to as deep as 340. It seems like each lot has its own personality. You really never know where you're going to hit the water, but it's usually in that range. It's coming out of a limestone formation, and it seems to be really good water. As far as how many wells we've drilled here on Freedom Ridge, I'm on my 4th right here. On this same ridge, the very next subdivision, I've probably drilled a dozen wells over there. So I'd say I'm probably 14 to 18 wells on this same ridge, and as far as I know, they're all very good wells. Right here in Freedom Ridge subdivision, every well has cleaned up nicely. There's no odor.
If you had one piece of advice you could give someone looking to purchase land in Tennessee and eventually install a water well, what would this advice be?
Well, number one, I would probably have to call Landio. I mean, they've got this beautiful property here. It's one of the prettiest places I've been to drill water wells. I would definitely have to give them a shout. And when you do finally choose the lot that you want, call me up. I'll come out and meet you. We'll look it over. I'll give you my ideas. I'll listen to where you're wanting to put the house and put all that information together and get you a good water well. Land is opportunity out here. It's just amazing out here.
This is a map of Freedom Ridge, and the 9.3 acre lot is right here. It is lot number 2, and there's a blue icon here to indicate that this property has a water well. There are a total of 42 lots in Freedom Ridge. The different colors represent the availability status. Green is available, purple is pending, and red indicates sold. And as you can see, several of the lots have already sold, and there are many more that are already pending. There are a total of 4 water wells that were installed at different locations throughout Freedom Ridge to show that water is available and also provide value and convenience for the buyer who's looking to have that box already checked. If we zoom out a little bit from Freedom Ridge, you can see over here to the west, this is the Cumberland River. I'm going to go to the map legend, click on the overlays, and turn off the federal state lands for a minute and show you right here there's a boat launch. This is a publicly accessible boat launch. This is only 5.6 miles from the property, and from that public boat launch you can access the Cumberland River. If we go back to the map legend, turn on the overlays and turn on that federal state land layer again, and then zoom out, all of this green shaded area right here, this is called the Land Between the Lakes National Recreation Area, which is over 170,000 acres, which includes 300 miles of undeveloped shoreline, 200 miles of paved roads, and 500 miles of trails. The Land Between the Lakes gets its name because it's located between Kentucky Lake and Lake Barkley. And if we follow the Cumberland River to the east, it will take you to Clarksville. Clarksville is only about 30 minutes from the property, has a population around 160,000. It's a historic town with all the modern amenities that you need, including a hospital, big box retailers, several grocery stores, restaurants, small businesses, entertainment. There's parks and recreation areas in Clarksville, and it's home to one of the highest rated farmers markets in the entire United States. And then if we zoom out a little bit more to the southeast, here's Nashville, Tennessee. The property is only about 77 miles from downtown Nashville. If we head over to the property details page on landio.com and click on the Images tab, full screen, click this grid icon, And here you can see actual photos of the property. This is Deer Haven Road. It's the main road through Freedom Ridge. And this dotted line here is the road to the property from Deer Haven Road. This road has since been graded, and they will be laying gravel sometime over the next couple months. This is the soil map for Lot 2. And again, all lots in Freedom Ridge have passed their percolation test for septic permitting and installation. If you click on the Map tab, you'll see an interactive map of Lot 2. But please note on the interactive map, this is using a satellite image that was taken at a previous point in time that does not show the current conditions with the roads cut in, etc. If you scroll down on the page, you'll find a lot of additional information. There's a detailed description of Freedom Ridge. Here's information on nearby cities and points of interest with links where you can find more information about those locations. And here we have the GPS coordinates and links where you can open those on a Google map. If we go back to the video tab, you'll see there's a brief virtual tour of Lot 2. This 9.3 acres with road access, power, high-speed fiber optic internet, successful perk test, and water well already installed is priced at $154,997. For questions or to purchase this property, please call or text Mark Huber with the Freedom Ridge team at 615-437-3124. Again, that number is 615-437-3124. You may also email Mark directly. The email address is hello@freedomridge.com. And if you'd like to see a list of all the lots in Freedom Ridge, type freedomridge.com into your browser, and it will take you to this page. Scroll down on the page to see a list of all of the lots in Freedom Ridge and their availability status, which is indicated by pending sale, sold. We've also indicated which ones have a water well already installed. And each one of these rows is an active link to that individual lot. Let's say, for example, you want to look at Lot 25, which is the largest lot in Freedom Ridge. It's 13.8 acres. You can click on that, and it will take you to the details page for lot number 25. If you need financing, the Freedom Ridge team can connect you with a potential lender, and there are options for seller financing. For all those details, please contact the Freedom Ridge team. Again, their number is 615-437-3124. On behalf of myself, my family, and the entire team here at Landio, we sincerely appreciate your continued support and ask that you please share our videos and our website with everyone that you know. The more people that we reach, the more dreams of land ownership we can help make come true, and it would be an honor to add you to the Landio family of happy clients. Thank you and God bless.